Hello and welcome back. We are on step 4B, which is morning routines, and we like to use the makeup analogy with this routine to explain it. A morning routine is something that you do every morning, obviously why it's called morning, and at first it's not really that easy to do if you haven't already been doing your routine, or if you need to switch up your routine and you're used to doing something else, it is difficult to switch it up and change to something new. And if you remember, we talked about in one of our early segments that whenever you have an event in your life that changes, your routine might change. So if you have a new baby, your morning routine is going to be different. If you have a kid who goes from elementary to school to junior high, their morning routine is going to be different, and as well as high school, from junior high to high school. So we like to use the analogy of makeup. And women will relate to this, and I guess for guys, you can use the analogy of shaving. When you first learn to put on makeup, or when you first learn to shave, it's not easy, and it's not second nature, and it's something that you have to learn and you have to work at. And like me, I still am clueless about, am I putting on the makeup the right way to make it look right? I just guess, and usually people say it looks good. So, but I can do it as a routine. I don't have to think about it anymore. I know which goes first. I know to put on foundation first, and then I know to put on my blush next, and so on and so forth. Or if you shave, you know that you need to sometimes get your face wet so the shaving cream goes on easier, or to use hot water when you're rinsing off your shaver. Those are things that when you're first learning how to do it, they're really hard to do. And that's the same with routines. When you first set up your routine, or if you set up a new one, you have to rethink what you're doing, and it doesn't come automatic. So remember that when you're writing down your routines, and when you're doing your morning ones, remember that it's going to take practice, and so you can have them posted where you can see them every day. So for example, my kids have what they call their morning routine, or their morning cleanup, or their morning get ready, whatever you want to call it. But they know that before they come up for breakfast, they have to have showered, they have to have made their bed, they have to be dressed. They have to, my kids don't still on a clothes lot, so they can get dressed before they eat. They have had to say their personal prayers. Did I hear to say pick up their room? They have to pick up their room before they even eat breakfast, because that is something that they can do if they wake up early, which my boys all wake up early. We have early risers in our house, which is very sad for the little ones, but it's great for junior high and high school kids. And they know that they can do all those things in their room without waking up the other kids. So that's why I set that rule. They've got to get those things done first. Then they come up and have their breakfast or do the piano, and they have their own set routines, and I in turn have my routines with the children as well. In the morning time, I like to look at my fridge and see what I have planned for that day for the menus. If I happen to have my menu item cards up, and I've been a good girl and planned it, then at a quick glance I can say, oh, I need to get that in the crock pot now, or oh, I can wait until later. So that's part of my morning routine as well. And things just go a lot more smoothly. So in your workbook, be sure to check out our step 4 with morning routines, and there is a sample worksheet in there that you can fill out your own. Try it and see. See you, bye.